Hello everyone, how you doing? I'm actually about to head back over to the Edgerton School building, what used to be Edgerton. Pay no mind to the music in the background. Those are vehicles going by and don't have any rights or control of what's in the bag. So like I said, it can people just don't quite understand about the school I've actually went to. Was my last elementary school. About to head back over there. Hopefully I can end up with a sound this time. So much that I want to dedicate to the old Edgerton building. I mean, I had my ups and downs with the Edgerton School building, but I do know that that's the first elementary school ever. To be perfectly honest, the first elementary school I ever really enjoyed. And like I said, this area before, it was a car thing. It was a little basketball court. Now in these days, big greedy corporations take over and leave these buildings to decay. Too much of these abandoned buildings are being wasteful by a lot of taxpayers' money, and too much high cost of the building. But it's like, why don't you just recycle this building and put it from elementary to middle school, but put it up to 8th grade? I mean, Benny Dover isn't doing too well because they're under a lot of investigation. When you see that us kids never had that issue. Till these dudes decide to make the wrong move. I'm hoping to actually get some a sound today. I do actually feel sorry for this school building when it comes to Edgerton. I mean, you can clearly see how bad shape it is. You got Haggy Burdick's old room. You got Mr. Kiefer's old classroom up in here. I mean, if you really see how bad this building is in bad shape. Again, over here is what used to be Miss Clark's classroom, and it says over here, "Welcome to Edgerton School, where we value arts, academics, and each other." I actually remember going to this school. I mean, that's actually back when they kept up the school pretty well. It's like ever since they decided to close the school down because they didn't want to fix no repairs and all, they're about save money, but in reality you throw money in the trash by letting this building go to waste. This is Edgerton Part 2. All I can really say is it's a darn shame. I mean, this is where they all used to throw the trash and dump the milk and chocolate milk. This was the cafeteria kitchen part. This over here are the double doors. This was not only just a cafeteria where we ate, but it was also a gym and also being the school plays when I actually was the chimney sweep back then. Main office, you got the library. I mean, back in the Edgerton days is when they would flip a switch to call the office before putting actual telephones in these classrooms. We used to have to turn on a switch for somebody to come get the bad kids. I mean, they done it to me when I was a kid, but as you can see, in bad shape. You can see where the mobile classroom was of Miss Jordan's. I actually miss this school a lot, but you can clearly see people graffitiing it, and it's people trying to cover it up. But in reality, it's like they didn't even do a good job covering it up, unfortunately. You got this area here. This, you can tell where the mobile classrooms were, the railing. But if you can see, if you can only see what this school was like. This school actually meant a whole lot to me, and like I said, I was here from 2nd grade all the way to 5th grade. I went to the school for 4 years. You can clearly see this room here was my 3rd grade class of Miss Williams. I believe it was 96 or 97. I was in that classroom. This is where they always used to do their garden and all of that. Can clearly see that this school is completely falling apart. This was Miss Perry and Miss Walsh's class down there, and over there, the other side was Mr. Smith's. But you can clearly see how bad in shape this school really is. You see all this? I mean, look at how bad this school is in bad condition. I mean, I just wish I was able to get actual full permission to actually enter this building, but I know that might not even be possible. But this school definitely has a lot of memories. It had Miss Barthel, it had Miss Williams, Miss Jordan, Miss Edwards, Mr. Kiefer, Miss Sue, and Mr. Smith, and Miss Morrison, the art teacher. But it's like, this is crazy, like how bad this school is in really bad shape. And the more I think of it, it's like, if I had a lot of money, if I was rich, like a lot of these rich folks, I would definitely actually purchase this school if I had the money. I mean, they should really turn it into like a museum or something. Or make it a historical landmark where people can visit it all the time, rather on the inside or out. But all I can say is it's a darn shame what they're doing to this what they've done to this building. What have you done with my beloved Edgerton? It's sad now in these days that, you know, these people are getting greedy. I mean, look at all this. This used to be where you used to put the flag. They had one inside too. I mean, look at how this school. Look at how this school is now. I mean, it wasn't actually like that back in the Edgerton days. This school used to be once beautiful, and now it is destroyed. Like, it's crazy how all of this decide to be the way it is now. Everybody used to plant things here too, and you can clearly see that some of these trees been here since long before I was born. And it's been here too since I was a kid. But all I can say about Edgerton is thank you, Edgerton, for actually let me experience going to this school. This school has meant so much to me. Brought back so many memories. I mean, look at those boulder things. It was once a sidewalk, now it's a huge gaping hole. You can clearly see what Edgerton was about. I mean, I just really miss how Edgerton was. I mean, look at how in bad shape it is. I mean, I already see some of the brick actually decaying. As you can see, this was from Edgerton. I'll put that like in my pocket. But a short song to Edgerton. Thank you, Edgerton, for letting me have the experience. I wanna thank you for molding me into the person that I am. Thank you, Edgerton. It's been nice knowing you.